This is yours. Yes, and guess what? I'm going to wear this when we go to our first Yankee game together.
Richard and Ramia Kane are celebrating their adopted son Richie Boy's 6th birthday. It's a day the new Hyde Park couple says brought them new hope from unbearable loss.
As we're burying my dad, I get a phone call from my in-laws in the Philippines that there's a child that needs a home. And it's kind of amazing that when you're burying a loved one and a phone would ring, you would think that would be like a sign of something. And it was. Me and my wife agreed to adopt that boy that we named after my father.
But unfortunately for the NYPD officer and his registered nurse wife, that hope was short-lived.
What time is it, like 7:30 there?
The Kanes hired an attorney in the Philippines to help them with the adoption.
They contacted lawyers. They tried to do everything the proper way. They hired lawyers that didn't give them proper counsel.
Based on the paperwork filed by their attorney, Richard and Ramia are Richie Boy's legal parents, but only under Filipino law. It's an adoption not recognized by the United States.
I missed 6 years of his life.
So I never met my son. And the reason why I can't meet him is because I can't bring him here.
So here's the legal dilemma the Kane family's in. Although they have a legal certified adoption in the Philippines, they didn't fill out this American form. And it's this blank form that stands between staring at a computer screen and Richie Boy feeling the warm embrace of his parents. Immigration attorney Zara Chima says the Kanes are now between an international rock and a hard place.
What they said you have to annul it. And there's no way you can annul an adoption in the Philippines. There's only one way that you can do it, and that would be me and my wife considered to be abusive parents or be, drug or alcohol.
And that type of finding would preclude them from being recognized as fit parents in the U.S.
It's very inflexible. Many people are surprised to learn that there's very strict requirements and there's very few exceptions to those requirements.
Requirements that force the Kanes to continue forging their family memories through still photos and the cold feel of a computer screen.
My son can't come to us for problems. We're not right there. When my son falls, my wife can't pick him up. I can't do it from a computer. These are things that most parents really, really don't appreciate.
The Kanes have reached out to local politicians for diplomatic help, but no one yet has been able to bridge the distance between the Kanes and their son. So for now, even the closest family moments will remain 10,000 miles apart.
I just hope that if anybody's out there that could help me and my wife, but most importantly, not help us, help my son. My son deserves to have a family.
Stone Grissom, News 12, Long Island.